gloves for our fingers, cold breath in the air, it lingers. I don't think I could.
I'm Mark Waltzmeyer. I run Thistle Whistle Farm, and I'm in Hotchkiss, Colorado, just outside of town. I grow vegetables, I have dairy goats, hops, some berries, and a little bit of fruit around here and as far away as Boulder and Denver. I love hot peppers, so I grow up to about 60 varieties of hot peppers, which is a bit excessive, but it's what I like to do. I grow for flavor because I really think that if we're going to succeed at doing what we do, we have to grow something different and better. My background is more in education and the nonprofit world. I moved to market farming after I ran a food bank farm for 10 years back east and another nonprofit in Missoula. I'm still more interested in the educational end of things than I am in the production end of things. I think it was interesting that the BLM didn't ask for a public forum, and I thought it was interesting that another organization did, and that many people showed up with that many strong opinions. It was interesting for me to see the whole process and to try to figure out what it means to have a public forum without the BLM asking for it. I thought that was an interesting move on the CHC's part to get a public forum together.
Yeah.
And I am disappointed that the BLM didn't do it.
So where do you stand on these oil and gas leases?
In this area, I'm firmly opposed to them. I don't think it's appropriate for here. If they're leased and then developed, it'll trash the local community and the local economy, at least the economy that I'm a part of. What I want the BLM to do, and especially in this valley, what they need to do is to preclude development of their land. This valley is much more valuable for what it has right now than for potential oil, gas, or coal reserves. It will trash what we're trying to set up here for the long term if they go through with the short-term extractions. I think that there's a lot of value in tourism and education and in production, and I think that's where I want to see this valley go.
What would you do if the BLM started leasing this land for oil and gas leases?
I'd keep fighting it if I can figure out the game, but it's not an easy game to figure out. It's not just our lifestyle and us not wanting to be disturbed in doing what we're doing. I mean, that's a lot of it. I certainly don't want that. My customers are not just the people who buy my produce. My customers are also college students who want a summer living on a farm, and the school kids down the road, and a variety of other individuals and groups that have an interest in learning about what I'm doing. And having oil and gas activity in this valley it'd cripple me. Air pollution, water pollution, all that truck traffic going up the highway, all those things will make it a much harder thing for me to be able to market my produce. And the educational end of things will be much more difficult for me to pursue as well. I think I need the BLM to realize that this valley is much more important than just the resources that lie under it.